guys, welcome to, actually this is your first monthly tarot for your zodiac sign, and this is going to be for June 2019. It's the first 2 weeks in June, so June the 1st to the 15th. It is for our lovely Aquarians. Awesome card, awesome energy. You guys are awesome. You're awesome sauce, right? And you guys have what looks like an awesome sauce month ahead. So this is a really good, so I shuffled and I meditated on Aquarius. And as the cards were coming out, I was really impressed with you guys. There's not a lot of any negative energy in this reading. And anything that's sort of like a hiccup, it's like, boom, you guys are right out of it so fast. So let's get started. Let's get into the nitty gritty and the juicy, yummy stuff of your reading for June 2019. So you're starting with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm used to working right in front of the camera, but this spread is big, so I'm in a different angle. So you guys are the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a really great card. It's like the start of some potential wealth, the foundation of like just building your wealth, your monetary gains, creating a really awesome solid foundation from which you can build even more. So that's a really great energy that you guys are starting the month of June with. And then you sort of go into this energy of the Magician. And this to me is really like a lot about Aquarians. I think you guys are really good with this. So this is about taking things that are not in the reality of this world and making it a reality. You guys, I find, are very intuitive. I think this, you see how he's got, see the energy here? Look at this intuition, this divine knowing, pew, it's like a lightning bolt right into the mind, and then it burns into that. This is like the base chakra. And then from there, you just make it explode into reality. So I feel like you guys are really, really on your game for June. You have a tiny little hiccup here. Your Two of Swords. So there's sort of an impasse. It's like trying to get the truth of something. Someone's not telling the truth, or you're hiding, or you're not divulging all information. And I feel like in a way you feel like you're protecting someone else by not giving them some sort of information. It doesn't feel like you're doing it. It feels more to me like it's something that you're holding back on. This may be reversed, and that can happen in a general reading like this. So someone could be holding information back on you. Whichever side is holding back the information, I feel like they're holding it back with like sort of good intentions. They feel like the information doesn't serve the other person well. But at the end of the day, the truth is the most important thing, because it's the only way we can move forward. And literally, that is the only hiccup in your entire reading. And then you guys come out of it with the Ace of Swords. It's magnificent. like there's beautiful communication there. So whatever this was, with, my fingers are floppy today, with this, whatever was going on with your Two of Swords here, you come out of it quite quickly and quite well. With the Ace of Swords, you just have just this, when I was dealing the cards, when I was shuffling the cards, I just felt this really good energy with you guys for the cards, and it's really showing. So you come out with this wonderful communication, this openness, it's benefiting everyone. And I feel like it's funny, you guys are starting with sort of a pentacle, and then your reading just filled up with cups. Like you guys have got some kind of serious love connection going on, or it's about to just explode. Like I feel like maybe you guys were ending May in this pentacle mode, like really trying to make money, make some gains, and you sort of done that in the Magician. It's like, yeah, I've got this, I've got it, I know what I'm doing, I can do anything. But let's really fill up our abundance. Let's take it further. And that's what you've sort of done here in June. I mean, So you come out of the Two of Swords with the Ace of Swords, and then you move from the Ace of Swords, or sorry, yeah, to the Ace of Cups. So now you've figured out, let me try to get some better light on there. There you go. You've sort of figured out what that conflict was, that whoever you were dealing with, you've both resolved it, and now you've got this new opportunity for love. This is really, the Ace of Cups to me is a divine love connection, and you can see how the energy comes out of the cup and it serves all around. This is great. This is really great energy, guys. And you move from the Ace of Cups into being the Queen of Cups. So not only are you communicating really well with the people around you, but you're using your intuition in such a divine way. Do you see how she's making her step? She's not even looking where she's going. Her arms are spread out and she's pulling in and connected with the universal energy all around her. And she knows when to take that next step. It's a total intuitive. These sea turtles are coming up and they're working with her. She's just totally in the zone. It's just divine. It's just great. Oh my gosh. So, and then you get the Fool card. Like, I don't know. I'm really excited because I decided to do Aquarius first. So this is my very first video of a general astrology reading with tarot cards. And I decided to do Aquarius, and I'm really happy I did. I know a lot of people will start with Aries, but I'm going to tell you, I'm an Aries. And then I think, well, maybe everyone gets upset because it's always Aries starts first. So I'm like, I'm going to start with Aquarius. And boy, am I glad I did. I love your energy, guys. I can really feel it. And with this Fool card, so you guys are sort of like just continuing with that amazing energy. And you're moving forward with it. I'm feeling like you're not forgetting to take time out for yourself with this. Because I know with a lot of Aquarians, like this, the cups, you guys are full of love, but this is a part of Aquarians that I really can relate to being an Aries, is that you're also on this very divine experience that's really about yourself and your own growth as well. You can't forget that. You can't get lost in a relationship to the point where you start to lose yourselves, and I feel like you don't. Like, this is just so perfect for you guys right now. You're still, and like, look, so you went to the Fool, so I feel like you're remembering the fun stuff that you need to do, the things that you need to go out, the adventures that you need to take. But then you still come back with the Six of Cups, which is beautiful. Like, the love just keeps flowing in. So whoever this person is that you're sort of having this romantic connection with, and I'm going to pull some cards. We're going to get more cards out here to get some more answers. This is just a general spread of what came out with you guys. But I feel like this person really gets you. And there's a really good balance here. And you're ending the first 2 weeks of June with the Queen of Wands. So you've got this beautiful communication. It's almost like your vibrational energy is being sent out into the open air, and everyone is feeling it all around you, and they understand your messages, and you're bringing it in, and it's just divine, and it's flowing. Like, this is almost too easy of a read, guys. It's so great. So let's ask some questions. So we have one hiccup here, which is our Two of Swords. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the deck here. Let me do a really good shuffle. I have another deck here. So if we need a repeat in a card, we can get it. And let's just see how serious this Two of Swords, this little conflict, this sort of hiccup in communication or withholding information or truth. See if we can see a little more information about that for Aquarius. What is this Two of Swords for Aquarius? Okay, it's the Seven of Pentacles. So okay, you know what? I'm kind of feeling like whoever you guys are involved with. So here's your Seven of Pentacles. So I'm feeling a little bit like this is more your energy. It's almost like you guys have been sitting at home, doing a lot of work, tending to the things that need to be tended to, but it's not fun. Like, you need to get out and have the fun. But I feel like whoever this person is that you have this little communication disruption with, that you feel like they need to be home right now. They can't, and they want you around. They want, you know, it's suffocating you. I mean, this lady looks really bored and the dog is asleep, but she's doing what needs to be done. But you know what? Things are so good. It's time to go out and have some fun. And I feel like when you feel it's right, you're going to sort of communicate this. You're holding back, that you're feeling a little bit, I mean, you've been working so hard here with this, starting the month with an Ace of Pentacles. And then you're still sitting here with your Seven of Pentacles. Like, so it feels like this is why this change was coming in. You guys have been working really hard. You've been cutting the grass, or if you're living in a condo, an apartment, you've been cleaning it up. Maybe you've been doing some spring cleaning, and you've been working overtime. Like, it's just time to get out and have fun. And if this other person that you're, you know, I'm feeling like this is a romantic connection, that if this other person, you feel like, no, they really just want to do this. They're just not into going out. And when it feels right, give them a little nudge and say, hey, babe, you know, let's just drop this stuff and have some fun. Because the cards, and then it happens. It's just so good. It's really, really great energy. So I'm wondering too, with the Pentacles, I'm feeling a little bit like maybe it's an earth sign. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with, because they are very much homebody, right? So Tauruses are very much homebody, and that could be some of the energy that you're kind of struggling through. But just keep that open communication, because it's, you guys shine so beautifully with this Ace of Swords after this sort of hiccup. But literally, there is no other hiccup here. So I want to do, I'm going to do, so this is the my energy oracle deck. So I want to get what the overall energy for Aquarius is for the first 2 weeks in June. Overall energy for Aquarius, first 2 weeks of June. Overall energy for Aquarius, first 2 weeks of June. Overall energy for Aquarius, first 2 weeks of June. What do we have here, guys? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So we have the deceit card. So I definitely feel like, but it's not a big deceit. So I think that this is coming back here with us for, let's get them all in line here. So you've got the deceit card. And if you notice with the deceit card, he is sort of juggling and holding some money here. So maybe there's a bigger financial discussion that needs to take place between you and your partner. Because it feels like somebody maybe has more money than what they're saying they do, or maybe the budget is tighter than what they're saying. But that doesn't mean you can't go out and have fun, right? And maybe that's part of what it is. Maybe if the budget is tight, you both kind of feel like, well, it's really hard to get out and do anything. Like, we can't afford to go to a show. Like, it's like $50 a person once you buy popcorn and the seats. But that's when you need to think about sort of thinking outside the box, because a true connection doesn't have to exist with some sort of a monetary investment. So a true connection is really about going out and doing things that are really fun for you. And you guys know what is fun. Like, you guys really, I think Aquarians really have a really deep understanding of themselves and what they enjoy. Maybe it's going for a bike ride. Maybe it's going for a walk together. I think you just need to get rid of the crap, the things that are around us, monetary things that can really sort of mask us and blind us, or keep us on a path. Like, I got to keep doing this. I got to keep doing this, right? With this, with this pentacle. But I don't want to over talk it, because I think you guys, your energy is looking really good. For the first 2 weeks of June, your energy is looking really, really good. So I'm gonna do, I've got Goddess card. So this is gonna be the divine feminine energy around Aquarius for the first 2 weeks in June. And then I'm gonna pull a card for the the divine masculine energy. I have gods and titans cards. So we can kind of see what the feminine and the masculine energy, how it's playing out for Aquarius for the first 2 months in June. So we'll give the cards. I shuffled everything really well before I started, but let's give it a shuffle and let's see what is the feminine energy. What is the feminine feeling for Aquarius in the first 2 months of June? What message does the feminine have for Aquarius for the first 2 months of June? What message? Oh, oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. Communication. Isn't that beautiful? That is really beautiful, guys. And look it's really feeling divine. I mean, you've got number 22 here and Iris. So with this communication card, this card does ask you to understand that communication, honest communication, is really the best communication. So there may, like in this situation, I feel like one of you is holding something back. And by holding that back, you feel like you're protecting the other person, but it does end up just being, to the person who's not getting the information, it does feel a little bit deceitful. But communication, so communication is the only thing that's sort of, I would say, Aquarians hiccup for the first 2 weeks in June. Right in here, and then you shine through. So just follow through with what Iris is telling you, is to open your communication and keep it honest and gentle. And by doing that, you're going to sort of, oh wow. Okay, so I'm getting a second message. Okay, so let me finish with the first and then I'll tell you the second message. It's a different situation. So it's going to sort of bring you both together again. And you're going to sort of, this is like a rebirth in your love. It's almost like maybe this has been sitting kind of heavy between, like I haven't done an Aquarius meeting or an Aquarius tarot reading for May. So I don't know what energy you guys are coming out of. All I see here is this Ace of Pentacles to start it. But maybe this has been a little bit heavy for you guys the last little while, but it's moving. Like this is your only hiccup. So just keep that communication going. But now, for others of you, I'm feeling a little bit like there's someone that you've wanted to connect with, and you feel like you need to make a choice. You need to make a choice out of, you feel like you can't afford to do what it is that you do in terms of your work balance, or maybe money is tight and you can't afford to take this person out or do something with them. So you're just sitting here and working. But in the meantime, this person feels like they've sort of given you signals and hints that they're really interested in you, and they've dropped their heart here for you, and you're not responding. You're looking down and you've got your arms across your chest, and they're kind of feeling like, you know what, maybe I should move on or look for someone else. I don't think this person is interested in me. But you're showing really good energy here that you're going to communicate, because I think you're going to sort of feel like, well, you know what? You don't have to go. Suggest a picnic. Go on a picnic. Like, just do something fun that doesn't necessarily cost any money at all. Museums. There's a lot of museums, too, where you can get in the last hour and go for free. So, like, just kind of think outside the box and what you could do with this person. And I think you're really going to have... You're going to be surprised. I don't know, maybe you're not. You guys have amazing energy. I would be surprised. I don't know if my energy is in that right now, but it's nice to feel your energy. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, so the communication, I think we could overtalk this because your cards look so good. So now we're going to ask the gods and titans to tell us what the masculine energy for Aquarius is for the first 2 weeks in June. So the Aquarius energy, what do we got here for the masculine? The masculine energy for Aquarius. Masculine energy, Aquarius. Masculine energy, Aquarius. Oh, this one did not want to leave my hand, so let's see what it is. Ah, Maui, discovery. That definitely means to get off the beaten path, to do something different. I'm feeling like there's some places around you that are really quite interesting in terms of the geography. So the feminine is either stating, I want you to communicate with me, or she's going to communicate with you. And the male wants to go on a discovery, needs the adventure. And I think you're going to find that this feminine wants to do that with you as well. So that's great. That's really good energy. You guys are, this is a really great reading. There's not a lot of questions to ask about this. And these are the zodiac cards. I want to see if we can get an idea. I'm feeling like it's an earth sign that you guys are dealing with. Let's see if we can get a little more clarification. Now, because your card is already out here, I've placed the moon card in here, and the moon card represents the zodiac that I'm reading. So if the moon card comes up, then it's tarot trying to tell us that it's another Aquarius. But otherwise, it's all the other signs are in here. So let's see. What is the big energy for Aquarius this month? Who is Aquarius dealing with this month? Who is Aquarius dealing with? Who is Aquarius dealing with? So these don't always play out because it's a small deck. So I'm going to do 4 more shuffles and then the top card. Oh, okay. Oh, an Aries. Hey, guys. So you have an Aries that you're dealing with. Some of you anyways. That's really interesting with the Pentacles. So some of you may be dealing with an Aries, or it could be someone who has a lot of Aries in their sign as well. Like maybe it is an earth sign, but they have a lot of Aries in their sign, which if that's true, this